I'm your motivational speaker, and you will be motivated when you hear me through your speakers. Copy that. Over and out. So, real quick message. I already put part one up on my channel, and so I gotta do part two because I gotta delete some stuff in my phone. But basically, you have a group of dark witches that not only have they targeted you, but they target your children. And now, this is a sensitive topic that I'm going to speak on, but it has to be spoken on. These dark witches, they're women, and they're so into pedophilia. They're so into essaying children. A lot of times they're behind putting men up to do this to children. And the reason why they want to come back into your life because they've been behind the scenes doing memory spells. They want your memory of, what they did, what they said, how they said it, how they did it, how things played out. They want those to be gone so that they can come in your life and hit the reverse Uno on you. They want to act like you're the pedophile. They want to act like you're the one that harms children. They want to act like it's you. And this is how they do these petty things, right? They turn your children against you using spell work and using manipulation tactics. So you'll have to watch my other video to get the first half because this is going to be of you're someone that operates out of forgiveness. You don't hold on to people's sins. You don't hold on to the wrong that people have done to you. You really don't even remember half the wrong that people has done to you because you're not somebody that carries around like baggage. So because you operate out of love and forgiveness, this is what you know, they prey on that and they take advantage of that and come back into your life. And you could be somebody that's like, well, okay, they wronged me. I didn't wrong them, so okay, I'll let them back in my life. That's where you mess up at. That's where you always mess up at. That's where I have messed up at. And I take accountability for that. And the only way that you can get this shit right is to take accountability for when you make mistakes. I have made that mistake so many times of, well, I didn't do nothing to them. They did something to me. So I don't see, why they can't come back in my life. That's stupid. And I'm just keeping it real with myself, like, cause you got to, in order to get the truth, you got to be like, yeah, that was a stupid decision that I made, you know, and you learn from that. So you could be somebody that's doing that, like, okay, they wronged me, but I didn't wrong them, so I don't see, we could be friends again. But literally, these people are behind the scenes, spell work on you to make you be in agreement with being friends with them again. And the only reason why they want to be friends with you is because they want to monitor you and make sure you don't remember. They want to make sure you don't bring up that night or that morning or what really happened. And then when they see that you're not bringing up they nasty trifling ass ways or however they wronged you, when they see that you're not bringing it up, guess what they're going to do? Hit the reverse Uno on you. They're going to hit the reverse Uno on you. They're going to act like you're the perpetrator. They're going to act like you're the perv. They're going to act like, you know, you're the one that's essaying children. That's what they're going to do. So be careful. Be mindful of letting people in that wronged you, but you didn't wrong them, so you like, okay, I don't see no harm in it. It's so much harm in it because these people are literally sick in the head. They're sick in the head, and it be grown women that's out here perpetrating, only want to be your friend to target your children, to turn your children against you, make your children rebel against you. And this is how they do this. Like I said in my other video, so I'm going to make this real quick. You could be disciplining your child, telling your child right from wrong. You know, hey, don't do that. Your child done got caught stealing out the store or whatever. And they just so happen to be there while you disciplining your child. And they know, the child done got caught stealing out the store. So you talking to them, you telling them, hey, that is not the way to go. That's not the way to be. This is what your friend will say. Man, leave that child alone. Leave her alone. Kids gonna do that. Kids gonna steal out the stove. Leave him alone. Let him be. Kids gonna steal out the stove. That's your sign. That's your red flag to get rid of this bitch. Because behind the scenes, she gonna be doing or already is doing spell work on your child to make your child turn against you. Not only that, that's telling the child like, well, it's somebody on my side and see things, that don't see nothing wrong with what I did. That's telling the child it's okay to steal. It's okay to lie. It's okay. You're a child. Your children are gonna do things like that. And then these be the same motherfucking dark ass witches that'll turn around and create a coven of bitches and then talk about how you're parenting. Then everything that child do that is wrong, it's your motherfucking fault. And that child gets that sense of clarity too. Well, I could just do what I want to do because everybody will look at my mom as if my mom is the problem. My mom isn't the one raising me right. These children are smart enough to know that, and they figure that out at a very young age, that what I do isn't a reflection of me. It's going to be a reflection of my mom. So I could go out here, I could steal, I could lie, I could cheat, I could do whatever I want. I can take from what I want from people, and nobody is gonna look at me as a bad child. Nobody is gonna judge me. Nobody's gonna discipline me. They're gonna discipline my mom. They're gonna sit my mom down and be like, "Hey, why aren't you raising this child right? Why aren't you telling this child stealing is wrong? Why aren't you telling this child?" And so many and these are the parents that I'm talking to right now today on this live. This is the message. So many people do that. It's the parent fault. But behind the scenes, like I say, these dark ass witches, that magic, dark magic on your children to make your children rebel against you, to make your children go against you. And they just gonna come in and they gonna hit the reverse uno on you. Now this the same bitch, this the same witch bitch friend that when you disciplining your child with words and you trying to encourage them and speak life into them to go down the right path, she tell you, oh, let that child be. Leave him alone. Let him go. Leave him alone. Let him go, right? Get rid of that bitch. Even your boyfriends or your girlfriends, when you are correcting your children and you correcting them in the right way, because you want them to go down a good path, you want good for your children, and you correcting them the right way, and they tell you, let the child be. Get rid of their ass. Get their ass up and out of there, because these will be the same ones that turn around and go behind your back and be like, yeah, she ain't shit. She ain't no good parent. She don't even teach her children nothing. Da, 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 da. She let her children do whatever they want to do, say whatever they want to say. These going to be the same ones trying to lead your children astray, trying to get your children to turn against you. And they mad because they want to come back in and hit the reverse uno on you. Because, see, the truth is out. The truth is out. And it's hurting a lot of people. That you had a group of dark witches following you, monitoring you, stalking you, didn't want you to have shit in life, and it got down to the point where they didn't even want you to be a good parent to your children. That bring her being a good parent, that brings her joy. She likes that. Okay, let's do work on the children. Let's turn her children against her. How are we gonna do that? Let's befriend her and buy her children out. You go buy your child something, they go buy your child something better than what you bought your child. And it could have been something your child asked you to buy. You know what I'm saying? Mom, can we go to Applebee's? You take your child out to Applebee's, and this friend this friend of me get a whiff of it. You know, she call because they call you and ask you every little thing you doing. These are those dark witches. They call you and ask you. They don't give you time to freely give them your business. No, they're asking you about your business. Where you at? What you doing? How? So you could be like, oh, I'm just out to eat with the kids. You know, they wanted Applebee's or whatever. Girl, that next day, she gonna pull up, she gonna show up, and she gonna be in front of the kids. Oh, let me take them out to eat, girl. Just let me. And like, we just went out to eat yesterday, so they can go out to eat again. This is those red flags. They gonna go against you in front of your children and tell your children, let them kids be. That's letting the child know. Somebody that agree with what I do. It's okay what I'm doing. My mama just tripping. Mama just need to ease up. My mama is the one, and that's what they want your children to start thinking. Oh, my mama the one with the problem. My mama the one always tripping because your mom is correcting you and want the best for you. Let's break it down like a pound so we can smoke these dark ass witches. What we smoking on? These witches could never. They ain't gonna never, and if they did turn your children against you, they caught up right now. They can't come back in and hit the Uno reverse on you. They can't come back in and hit the reverse Uno on you. These sick in the head pedophile women that's been seeking after you and your children. They follow you everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, they follow you. You can move towns, they right behind you. You can move state, they right behind you. And they sit up here and they do this memory spells on you. They do love spells on you, come to me spells on you. And you could have been thinking like, damn, this friend done wronged you 4 and 5 times. But yet, y'all always end up back friends. This is that dark ass witch I'm talking about that's in your life. They know. They sit back, they get readings done on you. They know when you got a lover coming in. They know, and they pop right back up in your life to jeopardize everything that you have. And then they'll sit up there and act like you're the pedophile. They'll sit up there and act like you're the essayer. They'll sit up there and act like, you know, you're the child abuser. And this whole time, they're the child abuser. This whole time. Now, let me go ahead and break this testimony down like a pound because God is leading me to, because it keep coming to my forehead. Y'all, I was young. I was 19. I had my first child, and my family would not help me. All I wanted to do was get me a little job, take care of my little baby. That's all I was trying to do. So, one day, my witch bitch friend, she hit me up, and she was like, I'm just checking on you and the baby, but, you know, and I'm like, we good. I just wish I could, you know, get me a little job. You know, my mama don't want to help me with babysitting her or whatever. And she was like, you know what? You done always been a hard worker. You know, I know the manager at the Burger King right up the road from my house. I can get you a job there. And she was like, you know, you could just come stay with me. I work at night. I'll watch the baby for you during the day. You can work, you know. So I was like, cool, bet. She came pick me up. Everything was good. She gave me a house key. She got me the job at Burger King, just like she said. And I told her, I said, you know what? I'm just trying to work and take care of my baby, save up my money. So don't tell my mom where I'm at.